à la finale des 26 courses, ladies and gentlemen. In a few moments, we're going to have the final, the final in the 26 category.
We are 2026 round one in the Trials World Cup. Dole in France is a beginning again for the men's elite 26-inch final.
And what a final it has already been across the women's and the men's elite 20-inch. Lots of things have happened. It's been a really quite chaotic. You know, we've seen last year's World Cup winner Vera Baron not do so well and not get the first position. We've seen the Frenchman Robin Pachatti win his first gold on home soil. What can it look like in the 2026, in the 26-inch category today?
As we know, the top 6 riders to qualify will be coming through, performing in order of their qualification. So whoever qualified 6th will go first, and then the last rider will be qualified in first position. 2 minutes per section, and 5 sections with 6 gates per section. And you can see the setting from yesterday. Look at that wonderful weather.
Yeah, this is Dole in France, the eastern region of France, part of the Jura region. And do you know that Dole is actually famous for birthplace of Louis Pasteur.
Louis Pasteur, Tom. I don't know who that is. Who's that?
So the man who invented pasteurisation and germ theory and things like that. But just look at the settings here. This was the really quite temperate conditions that we had on Friday for the quarterfinals and the semi-finals on Saturday. It was 25 degrees yesterday.
And now they are blessed with the rain today, which has certainly put on a very good show in our previous finals there. Dole actually hosting the French Cup in 2024 and 25, and this is their first time hosting the UCI World Cup.
Yeah, it looks like a beautiful setting for it. Some really good thought that's gone into some of these sections. It's some great artwork that's making this up. So this is our top 6 qualifying riders.
In no particular order, I will give them just to wait here. We've got Charlie Rolls from Great Britain, Oliver Weightman from Great Britain, Danny Baron from Spain, Julen Saenz from Spain, Martin Pireda from Spain, and Danny Cegarra from Spain.
Yeah, 4 Spanish riders, 2 British riders. And some of you might be wondering, where's Mr. Carthy?
Yeah, so Carthy at the moment, Jack Carthy, who is a bit of a goat in the sport here, isn't competing so much this year. He's actually run out of space on his wall for trophies and medals, but he's actually putting his focus into other parts of his career. So no Jack Carthy today, and giving these other riders a chance to prove what they can do.
Yeah, maybe we'll see him later on this year, but no one sort of fully knows. But you know, you have to mention these people, you know, all the different goats and legends of the sport.
Marty Vereda there, qualifying in 6th position, is our first rider on the stage.
Next competitor representing Spain,
So he's already stayed, Marty's usually staying within the top 10 in the UCI rankings. Danny Cegarra now, who's one of our younger competitors in today's final, is actually matched with Oliver Weightman, who qualified first. They are the same age.
Yeah, Danny Cegarra was also a previous junior world champion as well in 26-inch.
Now, Danny Baron, so for Spain. He's actually, Vera Baron's brother. So Baron family coming through, two of the family members making a final. And here we have qualifying in 3rd position, Charlie Rolls for Great Britain, who came top overall in last year's World Cup rankings. Julen Saenz for Spain qualifying in second position there for the semis, is actually riding a new bike. He's now riding for the French company Azoni.
Yeah, so many of you remember that it was on a clean carbon, but probably a bit of a big change by going over to the aluminium. Only recently sort of announced that, so...
Qualifying in first position is Mr. Oliver Weightman, again one of the younger riders in today's finals, only 20 years of age.
Yep, exactly the same age as Danny Cegarra. Oliver actually won 20-inch junior in 2023 Glasgow, Scotland. So between all the riders, there's lots of different, I guess, championships and medals sort of amongst them, really.
And I like that we've got 3 carbon bikes and 3 aluminium bikes today.
Yeah, real nice to see a good mix, because at one point it was the aluminium that then dominated it, and then everyone went carbon. We'll see. We'll see.
So, you can see there the qualifying. Those numbers on the left-hand side are what they were ranked before today's competition. So you can see there, second position Oliver and fourth for Julen. That's where they ranked in today's comp. But they've actually qualified first and second. So it's a good start to their season. If you joined us for the 20 inches, they're going to be riding the 26 inch will be riding the same gates as we saw in the 20-inch stream. The yellow markers there are the gates that they need to get through.
Yeah, sometimes there might be a slight adaptation. So we do see that in the 20-inch, if say a gate was particularly difficult, or if there was something that was just really quite dangerous or impossible, then it might change for the 26. But as a general rule of thumb, it is exactly the same sections. So perhaps the 26-inch riders might have been looking to the 20-inch riders, gaining a little bit of inspiration, seeing if there was any sort of clever moves there. I think the rain has subsided a little bit, because you can just generally tell by the absence of umbrellas.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I was like, the umbrellas are gone, so I guess it stopped raining, but the obstacles are still wet.
Yep. Exactly. So we'll see how the riders fare with this. Oliver Weightman on the left there, riding in Derbyshire, Bike Trail Centre, his home, and really quite wet conditions. So not a stranger to wet, slippy obstacles.
And they are just getting their final little walk around. So quick reminder, these riders only get 2 minutes per section to complete them. There's 6 gates in each section, so they can score a maximum of 60 points. That's 10 points per section, with 5 sections to go. So they can score a maximum of 600 points.
300 within this final, though.
300, sorry.
600 was, within the semi-finals,
Yeah, that was the semi-finals, okay.
And this is the thing with some of the riders, I think Marty Breda we're seeing here, possibly Danny Cegarra, if they're not within the top 10 ranking, they actually have to ride the quarterfinals on Friday, the semi-finals on Saturday, and then of course a final. So it can be really quite straining. Marty Breda's in. He's straight. He's already done the first 10 points in section number 1.
And this crazy second gate, the run up, the roll up, and making it look. It's not easy, but they do make it look, and that's because they spend their entire lives training for this sport. Yeah, that's a good start from Marty. So,
Yep, switching on through there. So 20 points. He's now going to come up to a gate 3A and B to be able to get the points. Remember, in trials, they only get 10 points per gate, but the gates can be split up into A, B, C, and D gates. So they have to go through all sub-gates to be able to get the 10 points for the overall gate. It'll be a little bit hard to see it, but you will just see on some of the flags or those markers there, which are the gates, those yellow markers that the riders must pass through. That will then have the gate number written on it.
So similar technique to some of the 20s there. Front wheel,
very
just
nice.
Little front hop onto the next log as well, and then just rolling that back wheel, a little tap. Only had one 20-inch rider make this.
This one move, this huge move here, it's either a side up or a huge up to front. I think Marty's going to take a dab, yeah. No shame there, Marty. It is humongous. And doing quite well on points so far. Already claimed himself 40 points.
He's the same age as Danny Baron in today's finals as well, so there might be a little bit of competitiveness between those two. Staying within the red line. Did he I couldn't see from that angle. I don't think he got it. They just gave him a 5. He went just out of this. There's a little bit of red rope on that beam, as you can see in the centre of the screen, the little yellow gate. He didn't quite get his rear axle through the gate, which means he wasn't able to get the points for that. So you can see Daniel Cegarra missing out on having to not do the quarters by 1 rank. So he had to ride a quarter-final on Friday and then the semis on Saturday. So let's see how Daniel Cegarra does now for Spain.
Yeah, interested to see him in the top 6. He has qualified in World Cups before, but you know, the fact that he's here now, you know, maybe he's been putting in the practice over the winter period. Who knows? It's great to see him in the top 6.
So Upton using as much of the course as possible. Remember, they aren't told where to go. They have to figure their own route out and also figure out kind of what's in their limit. Of course you want to push it, but you don't want to go above your limit and not quite make it.
Yeah, and you often find as well between 20-inch and 26-inch the lines can change a little bit, because some moves are much better on the larger wheel bikes and some are more suited to the smaller wheels. That one there I imagine is probably a little bit easier on the 26, but no doubt still quite a very large gate that these competitors managed to just take within their stride.
Also running dual rim brakes, so not like the 20s we saw.
Very nice, doing some rear wheel there.
Yeah, there's a really lovely little tap, or Frenchy as we like to call it. So now I've seen Daniel do some pretty big side ops, so I think he's going to go for it. But let's see.
He's about, I think he could have done. Again, we were saying about this in the 20-inch. I think if the conditions were better, they can really dig that front wheel in. But knowing there could be a bit of a slip on top, you just can't commit as much weight to that front wheel.
Yeah, and I guess if he really didn't put his foot down and his wheel slipped and he put both the feet down, he's not going to get any points. So it probably was a bit of a tactical move there.
Has he got enough time for this final gate? He's just through that beam there, out and straight out the exit. He has, and that's a very good score for the Spaniard. I think he looks quite chuffed with that. I know he probably wasn't going to be able to get the side up. A very good score there of 50. In the 20-inch, only 2 riders got 50 or higher. And that was Borja and Robin Bacciatti who got those scores.
Danny Baron next for Spain.
Yeah, we saw his younger sister Vera Baron compete in the women's elite early this morning. You can go see the highlights of that over on the UCI YouTube. So trials is very much within the family here.
Rolling to 2 wheels there.
Very nice.
Keeping momentum. That's probably a good tactic for time. A little bit of a powerhouse, really, Danny is.
Yeah, I like to call him Dynamite Danny because he's not as tall as some of the other riders, but he can certainly make up for it within his power. He certainly packs a punch.
He comes out of nowhere often as well, just suddenly bang, and so that's obviously where he gets the name Dynamite from. So good start, 30 points with 1 minute 15 left to go. It's a really good place, really good position to be in.
It's also worth noting that for the 26-inch riders, it was a very close top 5. Danny Baron and Danny Cegarra both tied on 560 points. Charlie Rolls just 10 points ahead of that. Julen Saenz 10 points ahead of that.
Oh, nice little roll out through there as well. I thought he'd lost control, but probably very, very controlled. Now, taking it from the other side, because he's a left-footed rider, there is, I don't want to say a preference, there's an advantage to kind of jumping on the opposite of your strong foot. Opting for that there. I wonder who we'll see get that side up.
Well, I mean, this could be the move that makes the competition. We could arguably say that Robin Bacciatti getting that in 20-inch was what gave him that lift.
It very much was a big part in the win, was that one move.
And also to get ahead that early on is a real big head. You know, it really can get into your competitor's head. Oh, very neatly held, Danny.
See, 1 foot out as well, got the balance. Look at that. He'll be happy with the 50
points, which very good. Not quite the full 60 to put the pressure on the top 3, but still enough.
Charlie Rolls for Great Britain now, last year's winner as well as the world champion winner. That's why he's repping that rainbow jersey. It's good on him. It's good on him.
Yeah, he's got a real kind of smooth, sort of flowy, silky style. Often a bit of a crowd favourite, a little bit of a showman.
That nice dirty bike, but it doesn't put him off. He's ridden in these conditions for fun. So let's see how Charlie gets on now. It's a good start so far. Got a slightly different approach to the others. They went from the other one there up.
Yeah, a little bit of a lower sort of point there.
Yeah, looking, little brakeless rear wheel landing.
Just really calm and collected. I mean, it's a nice square obstacle there for him.
Look at that. You see how narrow that gate is, and now he's really rolling through it.
Yeah, it just moves like that until you come to a World Cup and see these up close and in the flesh, it's staggering the size and scale of these. Because you see all the riders go through it, you think, well, they're all going to get through it, but it's just ginormous. Now, Charlie rolls, self-admits that he cannot side hop. It's not one of his strong moves. I think we are going to see a dab come from him here.
I
don't know, unless he can dig that front in, I don't know. Yeah, it's a pedal.
Smart. That's going to save time.
Yeah, I guess the trouble is if you put a foot down, you could slip and you can unweight yourself. So at least getting it onto pedal is kind of a more confident way of doing it.
It does feel like a good little warm-up section for him. Again, sort of not really looking out of breath. Looking pretty cool, using up as much time as he can.
Yeah, he's only got 10 seconds there. Come on, Charlie. You know, like, well, he's got to get it first time now. He ain't got time. He's got to go up. I think he's through the gate. Can he get out?
He got it. I think he did.
Went through the gate backwards. And they get it the full 50 points.
You see him there, I think he took a breath. He was like...
It was a little bit too calm and cool there, and I think that nearly got him, but yeah, he got the 50 points there. So we've got 3 riders already on 50 points. We've still got 2 riders to go. No separation so far. Julen Saenz has got to keep up the consistency here. Here we go.
I've got a feeling he's going to do the side hop.
I would love to see him do the side up. He
Let's
is
see
an absolute monster, this man.
So, go on, Julen. A different technique.
Straight to rear wheel.
Tapping that front wheel and pulling his back wheel straight to back wheel, holding it on the back wheel.
This is kind of, Julen's one of those riders that it's just, you can't look away when he comes on because he can just pull a move out of nowhere, like huge, ginormous moves or really exaggerate a technique.
Yeah, and his body positioning in a lot of his style is so good.
Yeah,
that he very much relies on getting his body weight forward or backwards or whatever.
I think that's why he has to wear those
yoga pants.
Yeah, because I think if he wore normal trousers, he just wouldn't be able to get the flex. You know,
Absolutely.
How dynamic he moves.
Yeah, he needs that mobility. Look at the wet tyres there as well.
Oh, that could have been well held there, Julen. Yeah.
That tyre really did its
He
work.
needed a couple of corrections to get that. That wasn't quite to the top there. But it just shows you just how incredible some of these riders can be. Now, can Julen get this? I think he knows if he wants to get a lead, he's going to have to get the side hop. He's looking at it. Come on, Julen. Yes!
He's done it.
He stuck it.
I knew it.
Well called,
I
Matt.
should have put that on Polymarket. Oh, damn it. So good. Such a good ride from Julen so far. This is really great.
That's the difficult bit. But even look at the size of this leg. You know, it's about the shoulder height of the observers. And we saw this gate in the semi-finals, but the gate was brought forward more. They have to stay on the beam and ride through it. Forward, forward, forward. He's through it. And ow, I think just held it very tight there. 60
Now,
points.
that's just set it now. That is possible to maximise that on the 26-2. We saw Robin get it.
But already some really high scores coming through from the 20s. But that's put the pressure on for the Derbyshireman.
Oliver Weightman once actually told us he would much rather not be the qualified first because he's got to be the last person to ride. That's just his preference.
Yeah.
So hopefully that won't affect him today, and let's see how Oliver Weightman does representing Great Britain.
Yeah, some people kind of glee in the fact that they get to go last and they get to spot everyone else's mistakes and kind of be the kind of leader of the pack, really. I mean, particularly like Jack Carthy, whatever, you know, he always, you know, he'd always qualify first and he would just own it, do it, and he would just sweep up. But for some people, there can be a little bit of pressure there. Yeah, just a little bit of a pedal miss there.
Foot come off the pedal there. Just a little bit of a correction. So nice little rest. He's keeping himself composed. Sometimes the nerves can get the better of Oliver, I think. But
yeah, we have seen it in competition before when, you know, he understands. It kind of gets in his head a little bit, I think. He can know what's going on and the gravity of the situation weighs on him. But just keep calm and composed. Oh, no! Front wheel just missing there.
Sorry, I just
No.
So there we go. The entire competition, we've seen the riders make that look easy and just, you know, roll down it. But a little bit of a tyre slip, that's it.
That's it.
His ride for the section 1 is over.
Again, you take those kind of obstacles for granted because, as I was saying before, when Julen was going through it, you see rider after rider just kind of flow through it all. And just that one slip just shows you how precarious this sport is. Holding that foot slipping off there. This isn't a great start for Ollie. You know, he qualified in the first position. I mean, is it a nerves thing? Is it just the difficulty of the course? Who knows?
It's a lot of pressure as well. He's not really one to be in the spotlight generally, and this is exactly what's happening here. You're number one. You're in the section. There's crowd. There's the cameras. There's, you know.
Yeah.
So hopefully it might have maybe got the jitters out of the way, and he's just going to have a little word with himself.
Yeah, I think sometimes that can work well because, you know, if you think it's all sort of gone bad, then you can relax a little bit and you don't put as much pressure on yourself. Who knows? We're only on section 1, so hopefully, you know, you can still reclaim it. Marty Vereda speeding on through into section number 2.
I wonder if the course is dried up at all. Oh, we can see umbrellas are back out. So the answer to that is no.
No. Yeah, it's been raining pretty much non-stop since the women's league began this morning. So a lot of time for all these obstacles to get wet. Oh, he's going to have to go for it again. You can see there the riders have to approach it from the floor because there is a red rope on the obstacle. It's a little bit deceiving. There we go. Put a bit more power into it. Gapping through. It's a bit deceiving the way they've designed these obstacles in this sections. They've actually painted that kind of hazard warning tape on. Now, usually that hazard warning tape is sometimes used as a marker or a wall that you are not allowed to cross. But in this case, in this section, nearly stuck there. In this section, they're using the red rope as an indicator you can't pass it. And you just got to imagine that the red rope is a physical wall that you cannot pass.
It's a very, very good way to imagine it. Same with the red rope that's going around the edge. They cannot go across that. You can see them, they're pushing the rope a little bit out. They can do that.
They can touch the rope.
As long as the wheel doesn't go over them.
Oh, very well held.
He took a dab there, I think.
Yeah, I think the observer just spotted that. As he went up, he must have clipped the pedal there.
See, that caught out some of the 20s.
Yeah, I think maybe this might be a bit more preferable for the 26-inch, really. The 20-inch riders, a lot of them struggled with that.
And we saw the people that actually made it was Alejandro rolled up to 2 wheels rather than pinning the front.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how Marty did it as well. So that might be the technique.
He's in. He's on that hanging hook. He's going to get round there.
Careful not to touch his toe on that wall. You can see the observer really, really checking there.
He's up. Beautiful. And just out of time there for Marty.
Yeah, great ride from Marty there. Just out of time. She's just showing her the clock. Showing him the clock there, sorry.
Clearly, you know, he was having too much fun. Time flies when you're having fun, Marty. Danny Cegarra.
Yeah, the youngest rider in today's final.
I think this might be his probably his best qualifying position as well. So he was actually tied on points with Danny Baron, which is, I think, quite, you know, an accolade really to be able to be up there with a man. You know, Danny Baron we always see within the top 6s and stuff.
He's just hanging around the top 3 always, just battling for that number 1.
Yeah.
Right, good start from Danny here.
But I think Danny Cegarra is a bit of a weapon as well, a bit of a powerhouse. He really throws up some big moves when you see him online in his training and such. So for him, I think, he nails that first time. Oh! Oh, did he get round the gate though? What a save there!
That was tough.
He's looking. They're saying, yeah, he went round it, or not.
Just
I think he went round it. I think he got that. That's going to be brutal if not, because it was a beautiful save.
I'm speechless.
He went to go hop up to rear wheel, but I think the weight just came back a bit. And
Wait, so he is carrying on now.
yep,
That's going to affect his time.
I don't know if they're or
Just
if he's
keep
just
going.
making a point. He's
Cegarra,
going.
go. Cegarra, just keep going. Keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
Keep
yeah,
riding.
yeah, yeah.
Keep riding. Keep riding until.
We'll come to that later. Even the camera operator's going to be like, are we stopping or
Did he make it? So.
or they? No, they're saying 5. Stop. I think he's just making a point here, but there we go. Shameful. I don't know if we are going to be able to get a replay on that. We'll see what comes up. I would like to see that again.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain his rear axle did go through that, but I have been tricked by the cameras before. So this was the switch up to the gap.
Yeah, so he made that one.
Yep, nice and powerful. It got there. I think he went to go switch like that.
No, it is a 5.
Yeah.
It is a 5. The back axle, I think it is.
Yeah.
The wheel did kind of go round, but I think the axle was we're talking millimetres.
It's difficult because on the markers they have like a point or an arrow on them, but the point itself is not Danny.
Sorry, yeah, just to interrupt you there. That was a bit of a shocker from Baron there.
Yeah, let's let Danny Braun ride this, and I'll get back to my point about markers.
Yeah, that was just okay. So he now probably picking up the pace a bit now. Knows he made a bit of a silly mistake from Danny there. He is much better than that.
But he's able to continue on though. So yeah, he might have made the mistake, but obviously, as we just saw with Danny Cegarra, that just by missing the gate ever so slightly, will be the end of your ride. And you don't want that to happen because you can't go forward and collect more points. UCI Trials has a positive scoring system, meaning that if they make a slight mistake,
Yeah, he got it.
he got it.
Yeah,
very
nice and
close.
clean.
If riders make a slight mistake, i.e. they put the foot down or they touch a pedal down, they just won't be able to get the points for that gate. They can continue on and get further points.
Tyres only.
Yes.
Right, Danny getting into that big static hook position, swapping. Wow. Really, really casual. Really nicely done. Big drop cap too. I think that's like, it's not really shown enough of, but that's a really scary height to be dropping from to that wall.
It's just casual, very casual, but it's still in itself quite a big move. Wow, okay.
So only got 7 seconds to go.
He's got to get it in this attempt and through and out. Has he got the time? Come on.
2.
He might have got it.
50 points.
50 points for the Spaniard.
Nice work from Danny Baron there.
Yeah, so let's just come back to what I was saying about those flags, those markers. They have a point on them. So those yellow gates they must pass through. But it's not the point that the observer is actually looking at. There's actually a black line that is drawn on with pen, and that line indicates where the edge of the gate is. I've always found that a bit weird. I don't know why they don't just trim that little pointy bit off, because the gate is actually a little bit wider than how it looks. But there we go.
Charlie rolls for Great Britain. Section number 2.
Yep, our 4th rider into the section now.
It just looks casual when he's just rolling about. It's the typical. It's typical style rolls by name, rolls by nature, as you say, Tom.
Having a pause there. This has been a little bit slippy. Sticks
Wow,
to the front.
He sticks it this time.
Wow.
This is the first one I think we've seen do that.
I think the rain is a little bit on and off because the umbrellas have gone away again, Matt. So it's... But no doubt those obstacles are still going to be
right.
wet.
I think he's going to pin it to front. He's going to roll and pin to front.
Roll into front or bounce into front?
He's going to roll.
Rolls by name.
This is just a prediction. Let's have a look. See how he's going to approach this. No.
To 2,
To
yeah.
2.
Yeah.
And avoiding hitting the bash.
Yeah, that's the difficulty with that technique.
That was,
Switching to
yeah,
front.
everyone else is going to hit that one as well. It's really nice.
Oh, here we go. He's going to go from the wall here. So some people have gone for the lower part.
It's a much bigger gap.
Yeah, but you're already higher up. So you hop down into it. He's
Yeah.
in. Lovely. Good find, mate. Well done.
Yeah. Drop gap through the gate. Yeah.
Nice. 50 points.
That particular line.
Can
so
he
scary.
go for full 60, get the most points on this section so far? He's got good time. He's got 20 seconds to get this one last gate, and it's straight out the exit. There's no fun the exit.
Yeah,
He's asking the crowd to give him a bit of G-up and
Exactly.
support.
You see
Come
the
on.
great
Is it
British
first
flag.
try? He's in. He's got it. That'll be the 60 points.
Maximum score for Charlie Rolls there. You see at the back of the bandstand, back of the bandstand there, you've got the British team holding up the flag. Just see who that is. I think that's Ronnie or Josh there from the Bike Trial Academy. Shout out to them. Thanks for supporting.
Yeah,
Charlie
all the
today.
different sort of teams and countries and nationalities that they want to get behind their favourite riders, because all the young kids who are coming on through, look up to these riders, because one day they will be in this same position. So whether that's the Spanish, the French, or any other riders coming on through to see their favourites coming on up. Julen Saenz.
Julen Insanes, as we like to call him, because he's an insane rider.
Indeed. So he got 60 points in the first section. So he's currently the highest scorer there. Can he keep it up into section 2?
And his first competition on his new bike too. So
Is aluminium the way?
Yeah, he was riding a carbon beforehand.
You got to remember, in 20-inch. I mean, he would have liked to have held that on rear wheel, I think, just to save a bit of time, but no bother, he can hop up and go this way. You got to remember in 20-inch that Alejandro rode aluminium for some years, went to carbon, and then he became a world champion. Is Julen going to do the opposite?
Yeah. Let's find out. Really, really lovely looking bike there, and
He's in a good position so far with what he's done on the first section. Julen has won a World Cup round, but that wasn't
to back wheel. Yeah, gap straight to back.
That's what I mean about this man. Like, you just don't know. You can't take your eye off him because he's going to do something a little bit different. I feel like as a young child, he was the kind of one that would escape the cot and just go roaming and just go, I've got my own ideas.
Never let them know your
What's
next move.
he going to do here? The two-wheel approach. Nice.
Yeah, up
Hop
to
into the hook.
little hook position.
Even that, though, it's can be slippy. He had to fight for it. So
He's going to take off from the lower one. I
he's a
think.
little bit lower on time, I think. Possibly.
It's
It's a big throw. You have to get the wheel really up and clear the lip. I can see why Charlie come in from the top bit now.
Yeah.
He's through. And got a gap down. Lovely. But less than 20 seconds to get this final gate. I mean, it is the final gate and out. But he'll want to get maximum points, because otherwise he'll be tied with Charlie. And, a bit of a slip. He's out. He's got it.
Look at that casual pedal out as well. He's like, I've only got 3 seconds. I'll just take my time.
Yeah. Well, Julen could maybe want to be getting his first time his second time winning a World Cup win. It's been 2021 since his last World Cup round
Yeah, look at
win.
this to back wheel. Not what I expected.
No one's done it to rear wheel yet.
Boom.
Makes it look so casual and small. That is not a small move.
And one less wheel to slip on the obstacle.
Yeah, but you're putting so much on that rear wheel.
We did see a lot of the 20s slip in that gate.
It's good enough to do that on a normal obstacle that could slip, let alone a huge gap up.
Right, Oliver Weightman now for Great Britain. Can he make up for his ride in section number 1? Come on, Oliver.
He's going to want to get maximum points here. He knows he can. It's just, can he hold it together? And I feel a little bit more confident doing this kind of commentary over the internet where he can't hear me. We've been guilty of some riders in the past, but they can hear you on arena commentary and take that all in.
So let's see how he does. Come on, Oliver. 1 minute 30 to go, and he's just gone through gate number 2.
It's quick so far. Rolling on through. Most riders opt in for a little bit of a breather here. They can get there, see the size of the gap, because they've walked it on foot, but until the bike gets there, yeah, very nice.
Nice. He's I feel like he's had a little word with himself there. He's looking composed. Let's keep it up, Oliver. Right, just over a minute to go, and he's halfway through, so this is a very good position to be in. Got to get up and through this next very narrow gate. Oh, he's going to have to go for a second attempt.
Oh, that could cost into time, really. We saw Julen only just get out the section with the time there.
Yeah.
Ali. Yes. Can he hold? Great. And what's he going to do here?
So he's been given a dab on that one. He must have gone up and tapped his pedal, because we're seeing the little red dot there, which means he won't be able to score maximum points. So let's see. Oh, opting for the bigger up.
He's up. Come on. Keep it together, Ollie.
Yeah, come on. He's got to send this drop gap. Holding it. Staying in the section, not going over that red rope.
Just asking for time. This is it. Now, he is a bit of a powerhouse. He's a monster, but he's going to have to get this right first time. Can it be done? He's up. Oh, he's slipping. No, Ollie. Angle just wasn't there.
He's really being beaten by these slippery surfaces. That's the second time in this final that he's just slipped.
Yeah, we saw people in the semi-finals that were slipping on these obstacles. It can be a bit, you see the concrete and you think, well, it's concrete, it's going to grip right, but I don't know whether it's the paint, whether it's just certain conditions. Some of the riders were slipping on these when it was dry yesterday in the semi-finals. And sadly, Ollie's just been the casualty of that. Shame, because he really needs those points. But stay cool, stay calm. There's still 3 more sections to go, and we don't know how it's going to go. We've seen many a World Cup trials where it's just changed catastrophically across the sections.
Bearing in mind, Oliver and Danny, these are the youngsters here competing with these more experienced riders. So I think it's been a fantastic effort so far. You can just see the first, second and third there, only 10 points between them. Dropping down 30, Oliver on 70, Marty also on 70, and Danny Cegarra on 60 points.
Yeah, when we saw we're now moving into section 3, when we saw this with the men's elite 20-inch, this was kind of a lower scoring section, I would say. Only Robin got 40, Alejandro got 60, but everyone else was 30 or below. So conditions might play that a bit. I know it was a lot more rain within the 20-inch, but how will the 26-inch fare? Marty Vereda stepping into the section now.
So,
yeah, Marty's currently in the 5th position with 70 points. Yeah.
This is the rocky section. Carefully selected by Canal from a quarry here. I want that one and that one and that one. So he knew what he was doing here today.
Yep. From this point now in this section 3, so gate 3 is its own gate. If he gets through that, that will lead him to 30 points, which he does. Now he's going to be on to gate 4, which again is its own.
Now you can see he's using,
avoiding
it. Oh, he's got into the hook position from there. Looking at the landing just ahead of him, you can just see the yellow gate he needs to go for. Really weird angle. But no, he recovers it, gets the back wheel through. There we go. 30 points now for Marty. Yeah, I wonder how the ground's probably really boggy now as well.
Yeah.
All the other riders have already been, so.
The 20 inches have had a good churn up and just gone,
Holding it, sending the gap.
Oh, this was the line that many people would turn.
Yeah,
very
so
neatly.
20. I thought we might see a 26 go from the ground, but Marty knew his capabilities. He knew if he was going to get that, he had to take off from the other.
Right, gate 5 and 6 are split up into A and B gates. So that's gate 5A. And he needs to get the B gate to get the points. So opting to come from the rock. Just asking for time, knowing how much he's got here. I don't know if he's going to be able to get the full 60 points, but he can certainly push for 50, which is not a bad score when you compare that with the... Oh! Look at how precise that throw is. It's such a huge gap.
Still smiling though, look at him. Just laughing, always enjoying himself. Great ride, Marty, well done.
Yeah, it doesn't take his riding too seriously like some of his teammates do, where it's kind of all or nothing, really. Really kind of a good ambassador for the sport, helping grow it. He made a pro trials cards, which is something that all the young riders can collect, and they can go and get signed by their favourite riders. Just something to help foster the small community that is trials.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are only a small sport, but every year growing and growing. There was 172 entrants to this World Cup.
That's a new record.
It is a new record, yeah. That beat the previous record of about 150 odd that was in Val Beers last year.
Oh, yeah.
Speedy Cegarra, that's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
Just based upon that one section alone, or that one gate alone.
He's making good headway now. Already 2 gates completed.
Yep.
1 minute 30 to go. So I think he's just got to get this next 2B. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, a little bit difficult to see. So that was, sorry, gate 1AB. That one throw round to the right was just a gate 2.
Yeah, that was gate 2.
Oh, sorry, gate 3. I'm
Yeah.
even not getting confused with this.
Yeah,
I've got them all in front of me.
Yeah.
Now setting up for gate 4. There's no sub-gates on this one, but it is a bit of a throw.
Oh, he's going to have to set up again for that one.
This is that kind of stopper of an obstacle. We saw Robin try and do this from the floor. The 26 playing it a little bit safe. I feel like there's going to be someone today. I reckon Julen might be able to get it from the floor, but just whether they want to or not.
Yeah, I think it's worth the first try.
But again, coming back to the fact that the ground has already been carved up.
We've been corrected, Tom. He's
Oh,
going
here we
the
go.
other way now.
He's going the other way. Yeah, yeah. The bike wants to go. It fits.
Yeah, really getting behind him now. He's coming in, going for the other. Wasn't sure about that attempt there, so he's going to take his first approach.
I think that mental fatigue of having to switch up. Yeah, he's through. 40 points for Danny Cegarra. But can he get 5AB? So there's the A. I don't know if he's quite got the time for this. It's a big throw. It's a very big throw. And you've got to switch it. 5 seconds. Come on.
3.
Has he got the time?
2.
No. Oh, great work, Danny.
Yeah, fantastic ride. Daniel's another one to watch there. He's going to be coming through the rankings in the next couple of years.
Yeah, he's been in the men's elite for a little while now, but I think where the scores are so tight in the top 6, it's been really hard to kind of make your way in. Whereas within the 20-inch, it's like top 3, and then there's a bit of room for 4, 5, and 6. But that might change as this season progresses because the juniors have made their way through.
Yeah. Danny Baron. Let's see how he does in section number 3. Yeah, so that should be 2 there as well.
Yeah, section, gate 1A and B. 2.
20 points there now.
And then it's this weird one around the corner. You can see the way they've taped it, but everyone is pretty much opting for that weird throw around the corner.
And look how close they are to the red rope.
Yeah.
Just using every bit. Yeah.
It's a tricky move. Just the rock that you're landing on, the angle that you're taking, and again, the rope on the setup there. Now, what's Danny going to do here? I think he's going to be gapping into this rock. I think he's got the power for it. It's really hard to see, but just look how high it is. He's in.
First time, well done.
Oh, really held that, didn't he?
That's going to put him on top now, Danny. That's a really good ride here in section number 3.
So 5AB and 6AB separating from getting a full clean ride. He's got the time. Can he do it? We've not seen any rider get this far. Beyond the next gate, rather. This is where a lot of our riders got to. But will he be the first 26-inch rider to clear this gate?
He's got the time.
Ali says the crowd, the bandstand are cheering on.
Go on, Danny. Yes, hooked in.
That's what it all relies upon, just getting in the right place. But look, the front wheel's not really... yes!
Nice, still 15 seconds to go. This is possible.
A, B, can it be done? A, B is the gap, and then out. Danny!
He's only gone and done 60 points.
60 points, Danny, yes.
Well done,
He
Danny
is chuffed
Baron.
with that. Now, this is looking very good because he's got 50 points in the first section, 50 points in the second section, and 60 points. And World Cups are made on consistency.
Well planted there, that gap to hook.
Very precise. Because I think what happened with the other riders is the weight was just a little bit too far back, and then the front wheel had nothing to really hook onto. You have to get the front wheel and your body weight so well placed. Here's Charlie Rolls with his mother Kelly Rolls standing beside him as minder here. Here we go.
Yeah, and I would say now that Charlie's just watched someone get a 60, he's like, right, okay, I just need to do the same thing.
Yeah, he did a 60 in the last section. Keep his cool. Can he get a 60? Just get it consistent.
Yeah, he's another riding the clean carbon, which is the Charlie Rolls geometry. Actually, it's a really nice nice bike that Clean have produced there now. Look at that front tyre. It's just
very
so
neatly
close to
through.
release.
Yeah, doing really good on time now. So he's over halfway through the section. Still got more than half the time left. Gives you a bit more breathing room for some of these trickier obstacles later on.
Oh, he wasn't ready to go for it, so good thing he corrected himself.
It really does sort of humanise the sport a bit when riders don't get it the first time. You could see the angle of that rock that you're taking off from. And he's just saying, you know what, I need it. He's in.
He made sure he got that one that time.
Yeah.
No messing about, no hanging around.
40 points. Here we go. So, coming for that lead that Danny has made in this section.
Yes.
If he can get this next one, he'll be tied on those points.
Cheeky front hops as well.
Easiest way to manoeuvre around the rock for him, isn't it? Yeah, I'll just do it on front wheel.
These are big gaps. Get it planted.
But it has to, your body weight has to be correct here. You can't rely upon the hang of the hook. No! Exactly that. Can he hold it? He has held it.
To recover it.
But over the tape now.
His bar's moved, I think.
Oh,
Is
no.
that what's happened?
Has it moved?
I don't know. I thought that's what had happened there because he couldn't carry on.
Wow. That might be just a little bit of a lead that Danny Baron needs.
Yeah, so you could see he was almost taking off right on the slanted edge. And beautiful work.
Yeah, he got it exactly right there.
Yeah, no correction hop. It was land, gap. Knew he had to make up time for those.
That's what's so difficult about some of these sections. It's like it's the precision, but also with like a huge gap into the precision. Put the bike where you need it.
Yeah.
Julen Saenz, so current race leader in the fact that he has done a clean ride so far. Exactly what we saw Robin Bacciatti did. 60 in the first section, 60 in the second section. What can he do in the third section? He knows he's got a lead, so he could calm down a bit, or maybe he could just go full on out 60.
Yeah, it does lead me to wonder, do they actually know their scores? I must ask some of these riders later, do you keep close track as you're riding?
I mean, what an advert. Like, yeah, just moved over to Azoni's, and if he gets this, everyone's like, oh, I want an aluminium bike.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, Azoni's becomes the bike.
Yeah, it's really and very well colour coordinated, isn't it, as well? It's really cool. I love that sort of.
Is he going to do it from the floor?
You called it, Tom.
Oh, he did call it. He is a bit of a weapon.
He wants to.
Yeah.
Yes, he wants to prove. Come on, crowd, get behind him.
But, you know, it's risky, though. But he's in. He's got it.
He's done it.
Yeah.
First rider.
It makes you wonder if you take 2 attempts on that, is that the same amount of time it would take for you to hop over those rocks? Probably. 5A. He's now going to get himself set up so he can do the gap across. This is quite precise. We've seen it throw a few riders out. Even Charlie Rolls, they know they've got to stick it. It's a big gap. Just look at the size of it. It's a chasm.
Yeah, that's a great angle. You can just see how big. Oh! Saved it.
Saved it, though, yeah. Give it another go. Come on. Is he going to... No, not from the floor.
Nice. Go on, Julian. Go on.
That's much safer. He can just put himself back out of it.
Go on, he's out of time. Oh, fair play, bro.
All he needed was that gate, and that could have got him those extra 50 points.
Fair
Or
play.
rather an extra 10. But,
Julen Saenz.
well, that's interesting because obviously Danny got a clean in this section. That's left Julen and Danny on exactly the same points. 160 points tied. This is going to be a close one. Charlie Rolls on 150. We've still got Oliver to go. But Oliver really needs to get this clean. I think he can do it, but there is a lot of precise moves in this one.
Yeah, and he's probably been had his confidence knocked a little bit. So
Yeah.
there we are. Oliver Weightman, the Kruger's rider. You can see riding on the newest generation of Kruger's Trials bike.
Yeah, that is a pure pedigree of trials bike, isn't it? You know, that's what Mr. Carthy, Jack Carthy, had for many, many years.
Yeah.
It's probably the reason why it's arguably the most popular trials bike.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, this one step to becoming a world champion is if you've got a world champion bike.
Yeah, yeah,
Not that
it works. It must work.
Yeah. So good pace from Oliver so far. Over
Yeah.
a minute 30 to go. 2 gates done. I think he's just had a little breather, maybe a sip of Powerade.
He can do these technical gates. It's a little bit funky and twisted, but he can get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost rolling straight through to the other
He's just
side.
letting the momentum take him through. So 30 points so far, and he's got.
He
just
looks like he's
over
going to do it from the
halfway.
floor as well. I don't doubt his abilities here. I think he can. And as said, if he takes 2 attempts to get it, I think that's still quite a bit quicker than using the rocks. Here we go. He's in place.
Gets it first time.
Oh, yes, Ollie. That's going to be the confidence boost he needs. Can he get the full section? Will he? I want to know what he's going to do with this next one. So obviously get up gate 5A
Yep.
and down to 5B.
Down to B. He's just going to send. He's got to turn.
I mean,
turn
you're up
180.
on the rock anyway. So is he going to go for it? I mean, it might. Come on, just really plant it, mate.
gonna be
Please
hooked.
plant. He's in.
That is so
Can he
hard.
get it from the floor? Is he going to look at it from the floor? No, he's going to go back for that rock, I think.
So it's obviously too far for them to just. I was like, gap to front.
I think it just shows you yeah.
Got 20 seconds. Come on. Come on, Oliver. Go on. Oh, see, because it's so far on the land. Is he going to go
You
from
sort
the
of,
floor?
he's putting his body weight in, but then he's almost having to recorrect it. But what the
different technique. He's just touched his
pedal or
there.
something there?
That's-
Difficult. That's a really difficult section, and really quite interesting actually. The spread of the scores, where people are, dominating more in some sections than others, and we saw this within the 20-inch. Robin getting those really quick 60s in sections 1 and 2, but then Alejandro pulling out 60s that Robin couldn't do. So still all to play for. Oliver in the 4th spot with 110 points.
Here we go. So
That's
score update there.
Yeah, scores after section 3. So we've still got 2 more sections, so potentially 120 more points our riders can chuck on to where they already are. It's a great ride from Julen Saenz so far, but Danny Baron, look at that sneaky 60 there. Everyone else scoring 40 in section 3. But
Yeah, right.
Danny, wow.
It goes to show, but
It's little things like that. He's gone 50, 50, 60. If you can keep the consistency, we've seen it time and time again in World Cups. Consistency is what matters.
yeah, and from the floor, first try. Seen like only 2 riders in this entire final across the day have managed to make that from the floor. And they've got 2 sections left to go. You can see they're wonderfully put together. This is the carpentry section. Some carefully. There's a really, really cleverly carved out lion in one of those logs as well. which
Yeah, that
looks-
was a really slippy obstacle that we saw a lot of the 20-inch, or some of the 20-inch rather, struggle with that. Alejandro really, really did struggle with that. And that one obstacle might have cost him this World Cup in terms of coming first.
So, Marty's just those final thoughts. Where do I need to go? What are the gates? What's my approach? They can always make a plan, but really, until they get to the gate, you never really know.
Yeah, really, in terms of scoring at the moment, there's a clear sort of top 3. Julian, Danny, and Charlie Rolls, all sitting between 160 and 150. And then the bottom 3, you've got Oliver, and Marty both on 110, and Danny Cegarra on 100. So it's looking like top 3 and bottom 3 based upon these scores. But who knows? The weather's definitely looked like it's clearing up a bit. The umbrellas have gone away. Just waiting on final checks here.
He's waiting for the OK from the observers. I think they've given the OK, and now they can go when he feels ready. Marty Vereda now for section number 4, kicking us off. There's probably what is really, really good looking courses, sections, setups, whatever you want to call them here. Really, really spectacular to watch.
Yeah, this hanging hook was a little bit tricky for the 20-inch, but I think, again, coming back to the weather conditions that we had during that, such an essential move to this level of trials riding. And we say it every time that trials riding now, well, that move didn't exist 10 years ago. It's such a dominant
physically
move.
Impossible, I think.
Yeah, just because of the geometries of the bikes and how much the sport has evolved now. And yeah, if you can't do that move in trials, you can't get to this level effectively. It's always an instance of that within.
You've got to have it in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, I don't know what wheelhouse is. I was saying it earlier, but first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really well done, actually. So he actually opted to get the front wheel up on top to get that little bit more leverage.
Yeah.
So we've seen the 20 inches approach this. How the 26 is going to do?
Yeah, I would like to think it's going to sort of stick to the 26 inch a bit more. There's just a bit more tyres to kind of get to grip, you know? Could be wrong.
He's making his way backwards slightly. He's got to get to the right, just to the right of him there. That's the gate.
That's it.
Oh!
No, Marty!
I just saw his back wheel not quite land on the obstacle. He's laughing. Yeah, you can see the gate actually fell out.
Oh, Marty, you're so good.
I shouldn't laugh at him, but I just find him such a happy person, such
Yeah.
a great rider. Oh, unlucky Marty. Well done, mate. Well done. So good. Right, next rider, Daniel Cegarra. We'll call him Daniel.
I mean,
Danny.
look at the gate 5B. It has water on it.
That's such a great shot, yeah. They're like, oh, it's not raining anymore, but
You
they're
know
like,
the thing that trials riders don't get on well with? Like that and sand.
yeah, absolutely, two of the worst things. Right, that's how see how Daniel's going to get through on this one. All on back wheel, it seems to be the trend. There's one less wheel to control. A first rider to make it into the pond for that. Doesn't matter though. Yeah, he's already gone in. He's like, oh, screw it. I'll just do it again. Oh, he's going to have to go for a second attempt. Not scored any points yet. Needs to get this final gate because there's A, B, and then this is C.
Oh, rear wheel in the water. Like, oh, I don't know. It's just it's all shades of not right. Isn't
Oh,
it?
gosh. He's bleeding time.
Oh, come on, Danny Cegarra.
Go on, Danny.
Yes, getting the switch there. Great work.
There we go. Cegarra's through now, so he can move forward. Less than a minute to go, though.
I spoke too soon about the weather.
Ooh, slippery there.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't matter. He's got a very, very wet rear tyre.
Now, we know on this obstacle, it is literally touch and go. You can't hang about on it. There's nothing to grip. And you can see,
slips.
Yeah, the brake slips, tyre slip. You have to nail the hook technique perfectly here.
It could be that, with that wet rim, it's not going to perform anywhere near as good as it should. Another brake slip. All right, so he'll take the dab. Fair play. Take the dab rather than have to go backwards. He's done well there. Also getting in position to get the back wheel up. But, back wheel slipping! That wet tyre it's a 5. He's out of time. Just out of time.
20 points there, but I think he knows he can do better.
All right, well, another good ride. Again, one of our younger competitors, so he's just sort of put himself up into the men's elite. He is a previous junior champion, so here we have the first element of section 4 here. You can see he just had to drop his wheel into the pond, which unfortunately made he had a wet rim for the rest of the section. Danny Baron now, who's coming through so strong in this final. Section 4, 2 sections left to go. Danny Baron is about to kick us off. 6 gates. Not had anyone get to the end yet in this one.
No, and even I believe within the 20-inch, it was only Alejandro who managed to get full points. Just trying to see this, right? No one got full points within the 20-inch. Borja managed to get 50 points, which was the best score in the 20-inch. So I don't think it might not be possible for any of the 26. Who knows? Who knows? I could be pleasantly surprised. Maybe this is where a margin gets made.
Yeah, there's still got a couple of sections to go. There's Danny. He's going to bounce in. First time. There you go.
This is looking great for Danny.
This is good. It's a minute 10 left, and he's already halfway through. That's the sort of position you want to be in. So hopefully he's got enough time just to take a breather.
Yeah, and I think Danny's last World Cup win in a round was 2024, I think. So round 1.
Using that big tree to take a very quick rest. Wants to make sure the back wheel's planted.
Yeah.
Not making any mistakes like
40
mine.
points. Now, can he get 50 points like Borja, the other Spaniard, got earlier on the 20-inch?
Yeah, the sort of ending to this is quite... So he's using... Oh! So he wants to get back up onto that end of that log so he can gap to that big letter A.
Yeah, Borja managed to hold that and he gapped at the front. I think it's the only gate he can do. He's definitely not got the time to be able to get out of the section now, but he's definitely got the time to be able to get this 50 here.
That's what he's going to want to get.
Gate 5.
He's got to send that gap. There it is, just ahead of him.
5AB, isn't it? No! Oh, no. I mean, look, he's the current race leader, but he's so passionate. I think he knows he could have got it, and that would have been an even bigger margin for him to work with. But gate's open.
Charlie Rolls will be up next, and let's see how he does. The rain has started to fall again. What timing? So let's see. First rider we've seen go 2 wheels on those logs.
Yeah, none of the 20-inch riders even done that.
Nah. Into the hook position, swapping, doesn't need any correction. Right, this one here, 1 minute 30, this will be for 20 points. Yes, 20 points for Charlie.
Now, this hook needs to stick. You've got to get the body in the right place and just instantly switch. Nice.
Yeah. You could even see the body weight did fall down a little bit.
It was just so strange earlier on, though, just to see Alejandro have to take multiple attempts at that. Multiple. You know, I can understand if you don't get it the first time, but yeah, very, very odd. But it just shows you that you can't guarantee anything in these World Cups.
Oh, watch that toe, Charlie. Again, remember, if they touch any other part of the obstacle that isn't the tyres, they'll get a dab or a penalty point for those.
Yep, just working his way neatly around that gate there, so ensuring that the rear axle must pass through the gate before he then starts reversing around.
Getting ready to just attack it. He's going to land.
Great shots there, getting close. Onto that little lip there. Yes, it's a front switch.
Brake slipped as well.
Yeah,
That was so close. 20 seconds to go. Now, 5B was pretty gnarly, wasn't it? So
yeah.
5A.
You got to get through it and just out. That's 5B up there.
Go on, Charlie.
Yes! Has he got time for the 60?
Seconds.
I don't think he has. It's going to be a tall order to be able to get to
3,
gate number 6.
1.
Oh, he could have done that had he had the time. But 50 points, still very, very good.
That puts him back back on in with the race, scoring the same points as Danny Baron right now on 200 in total.
Yeah, they've got exactly the same scores across this final, 200 points, and but Charlie did qualify higher. So if it came down to a tie where they got exactly the same points across all the sections, it comes down to your semi-final results.
Okay, Julen Saenz now.
Yeah.
Again, holding it all on the back wheel, doesn't want to make any errors, straight into the hook position, no correction hops, leaning back, straight. That's textbook riding right there from Julen. Very good start for section number 4. You can imagine how much water's getting in their eyes as well and trying to stay.
The only rider so far to get 2 60s.
Sort of, I always feel like it reminds me of a similar 26-inch rider of Robin's. Little bit in some of the way that they kind of attack.
Oh, I agree fully.
Yeah,
the way they kind of really are quite dynamic with their bodies.
That's it. Yeah, the dynamics that are with it. So
they'll take a power move.
Who's going to front? It's just thinking, what?
Yeah, he landed sort of like his rear wheel was really high up. It wasn't like a low down hook. He was really up on top of it. So in we go. Now this is the technical bits here.
4A.
The only person wasn't it Borja that did all the hopping on those. Oh, sorry, Robin did, didn't he? When he hopped over those top bits there, all those rabbit hutches.
Yeah, it was a clever technique. So just, optimising the bike position to try and get. It's going to probably swap to back.
Yeah.
Getting in there, rolling, completely skipping through. I'm not.
Just delete the obstacle. Don't touch it, and you can't really fall off it if you don't touch it.
Yeah.
But it does cost a bit more time having to go back round and come back up.
This has put him on par with the rest of the riders, but he's going to want to get ahead.
To rear wheel!
Wow! Well done, you.
Rear wheel!
But he's got to get B. He's got 3 seconds, so he's not going to point.
Come on! Did he get it?
No,
Did he get it?
Oh,
50 points.
They did. They gave it to him.
They got 50 points. He was through just in time. That just gives him that little bit of a lead above Charlie Rose.
Oh, that 10 points could be everything now.
That could be everything. It was the same in the 20-inch. Remember, we're in section 4 now. There's only one more section after this. This is our final rider in section 4, and then it's all down to the final section.
It was all first time for Julen. That's what. All no mistakes. No mistakes from Julen. So Oliver Weightman now be a last rider for section number 4. Let's see how he's going to do. Yeah, so he's dropped into the water, which might affect his overall grip on that rear tyre, but he must carry on. Yeah, you can see he's probably pulling his brake as he's riding around to try and dry the rim out a little bit, you know.
Is it working? Is it working?
Yeah. There's no sound. There's no sound. Yeah, the brake's not making a sound. What happened? Nice.
Very speedy through there. A little mid-adjustment of TPA there, I just see.
Probably optimising for where he needs it to be, closer to the lever or further away. Brake slips, but he manages to bring the back wheel up.
Oh, it just holds it. It's very nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's going to want to get, maximum points here. Oh, did slip forward a little bit there. The observers haven't spotted it if it did go down.
That's fine. He's using. Watch that toe, Oliver. Minute to go. It's nerve-wracking on that part of the course.
Oh, it's just so, they can all do it, but I'm so glad that the weather's kind of held off a little bit for them. It's still wet tyres. Wet tyres and logs don't want to be. Is he going to hold it? He's going to keep on the rear wheel. What's he going to go? Tapping in. Are we going to go to the front or are we going to go to the rear? Back wheel. Big throw.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Right, come on. He's got 30 seconds to try and get gate 5B. He needs 50 points.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to get.
But
50.
then will he be able to get 6? He might be able to get it. He's quick.
Yes, come on. Come on, Oliver.
He's only going to have one go at gate 6 if he gets this. But I think he'll just definitely need the points here. Or want the points here.
So daunting. Just gap into a waterfall. Hold the brake.
Yes.
Yes.
Right, quick. Out. Go, 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 go.
8 seconds.
Up that giant rabbit hutch.
Oh, I think he's going to call it.
He's not got it.
I wouldn't want to hurt myself. 5 seconds.
He's humongous. Look at this. He just...
Oliver's pretty tall as well.
Yeah, like, oh, you got 5 seconds to get over an obstacle that's like 2 feet above head height. I'll give that one a miss.
Yeah, given his tyres are clean as well.
Good idea, mate.
Yeah, look at that.
I just wouldn't. I'd be like, no, sorry, I like brake surface more than I like tyres.
I'd just get a different. But they should just have 1 bike per section, right? 5 bikes. You're
Imagine
like,
that, yeah.
someone probably could.
Well, I mean, if you could switch wheels, but no, like, I don't think you can
Yeah,
switch
I
wheels
mean,
between
surely-
section if you get a puncture. Who knows?
Yeah, actually, all riders must have 2 bikes to compete in the elite qualified in the elite category.
So, points going into section 5, our final section. Julen Saenz just ahead with 10 points there. Charlie Rolls 200. Danny Barron also on 200. Oliver Weightman 160. So, it's looking unlikely he's going to be able to win this. But, we never know what could happen in terms of him being able to clinch a podium or something like that. It does look fairly set now. But where are our final rise going to come? Marty Vereda is currently in the 5th position, 150 points. What can we see from section 5? No riders within the 20-inch were able to clean this. The highest score was 50 points from Borja Conejos. So, what can be done here?
Marty kicks us off. This is my favourite section.
Yeah, the real stopper was that obstacle he's going up to now. Not from the direction he's doing it here, but from there was like a kick, not quite a kicker, but a rolling into it. It might favour 20-inch. No, Marty.
Wow, that's definitely not what I expected. Though I did think, I was like, his back wheel's not quite high enough. Wait, Marty.
You know what happened there? It's the direction of where he switches it. He would, if he carried on the switch in that direction, his front wheel would go through the gate for gate 3-4, and that's why you could see him almost panic. He's like, oh, I can't switch. Like, where do I go? That's why they were switching in the other direction.
Yeah, you can see then, and obviously that's caught out our 21st 26-inch rider as well, having caught out some of the 20s, but Daniel Cegarra now.
Yeah, he's currently in the last position, but I mean, if he can get himself 40 points, that will bump him up to 5th, and he would just knock Marty Vereda out there. So just riding for just where can he place within this top 6 now.
Right, you're going to want to make sure he doesn't do the same as Marty, getting that back wheel nice and high so he can switch. Yeah, there you go. Didn't even try and switch it. Just brought the back wheel along with him, just to be safe.
So that gap down.
Yeah, and then from this angle here, you see the narrow approach and the height as well. He's looking up. The rider's looking up where they need to go. What? Those hooks are crazy as well.
Getting that stick. Now, we saw some of the 20-inch riders slip a little bit on this gate here. It does kind of hold in, but then you kind of got to just accept the slip. So we'll see. 3A and that's 3B. They're giving him 30 points. Looking good.
To go. Yeah, it's
1
asking for the
minute
crowd.
left.
Wants the crowd to participate as they should, cheer them on.
It's a big move. It's a real nice one for the crowd to get behind. Yes!
Well done, Cegarra. Wow.
I tell you, he's a powerful boy.
Yeah. Now 2 more gates to go before we can see our first 60 of section 5.
Yeah.
It's got time. It's got the time.
Yes!
Nice. Come on.
I didn't realise there's a bit of rope on top there. Couldn't see that from this angle. Yeah,
yes,
that's
of course.
why it was a little bit of a difficult move.
through. This is a big gap as well. Bounce to front.
Oh, he got time for another go.
Go on.
Come on.
Go on, Daniel. Come on.
Just show that you are a man to be reckoned with. You can get your full 60 points here.
He's gone for the hook. But
Wow, the hook worked. The hook worked. Well, he got himself 50 points, and I think that's actually going to knock Marty out of the way there. Yeah, 170 points for Danny Cegarra. So I think that's definitely put him in the 5th position.
Lovely little spin off there.
Yeah.
Daniel being Danny. Danny Baron now is about to be our next rider.
He's had a great ride on this. I mean, Section 4 was his less scoring section of 40 points, but before that, he's had a wicked ride, 200 points there.
Stick it to the 2 wheels. I think now we've seen Marty Barreda kind of fail at that one. Everyone's like, oh, I don't want to do the same thing.
Well, I don't know why the riders were switching it before, to be fair. I mean, a lot of the 20-inch riders were. I don't know if it's just instinct that when you get the front wheel, it's like, we'll switch it.
Yeah.
Just switch it.
It's easier
Like, even like that, you know?
Yeah, I feel like it might be easier to control just one wheel at a time rather than 2 at a time.
Yeah, I guess more chance of slip, especially earlier on when we had the 20-inch. It was raining quite considerably, so stick it. A little bit of a slip. See what I mean? It's an interesting obstacle, that one.
It's a hard switch as well. So they're really getting behind Danny now. This is such a big hook. Plant.
Oh, slip, held.
Oh, he's recovered.
Very neatly done, Danny.
53 seconds for the last 2 gates. This is
Come
really
on.
good. All right, breathe, Danny. All right.
Now, this is a technical gate for the fact of what we worked out on the other side. There is a red rope on the other side, so you can get into a hook position, but you've got to be so careful not to go over that rope and turn it to the side like that. Well done. 30 seconds. Will he be the first rider of the day to get a full 60 points on the final section? That's going to be a great way to leave this competition, and
Come
it
on,
could give him the win.
Come on, Danny. I know he's got this.
Look at that! Oh, that was a real wrencher, wasn't it? Look at the height of that hook.
He's got enough time to go for a second attempt. Push.
Come on, Danny.
Come on.
Yeah. What a ride.
Wow.
260 points for Danny Baron. Wow.
You get up there and you shout to the crowd how proud you are, Danny. Yes, look at that passion. His dad right there in the blue jacket there giving him a hug. And Mummy Baron as well. There's Vera, the sister. Look at that. They're so happy for him.
Now that has put the pressure on. You know why? Charlie Rolls has to get 60 points to tie with him. And if he ties, he will beat Danny because of the fact that he qualified higher. That's all they've got because their points are exactly the same.
Oh my gosh.
It's just been a slightly different order of who got the 60s where.
I am very much on the edge of my seat.
Charlie
swaps
of
it.
seats. There is no room for error.
Go on, Charlie. Right, 20 points. 1 minute 35 left to go. Good start.
Charlie's got himself a podium. If he wants to start off the World Cup season with a bang, he has to come with 60 points, nothing less.
He does a little English breakfast move there, going to front wheel, switching to back, and just rolling through.
Yep. Having to take a second attempt on this little finicky obstacle here. In quick.
She's just like plants at the top as well, like a little pause.
I feel like, when he plants at the top like that, like it's like his chance of getting a little bit of a breather. He's up there and he's like, I'm going to breather. Big move, this one. To 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He knew exactly what he was doing there.
Right, this little technical, I say little technical, it's not little.
The top is where it's technical.
Shoulder height of the observers, it's the top, switches. He's got 40 seconds for this huge gate. It's a hook.
He just looked up at the screen for the scores.
Look at how gnarly this hook is. You have to sort of go
Charlie.
around the obstacle that's in front of it. Great angle there from the camera operator to show you how finicky it is. But sort of loop out and back in, like a chicane. Oh! He just held it around the gate.
20 seconds.
That's
Charlie.
what I went. Come on.
Go on, push it. He can get to the top of it. We know he
He
can.
needs it. A nail biter. That's it. He's just beaten Danny. Does he know it? I don't know if he does. But that all comes down to qualification. Their scores are exactly the same. Charlie and Danny both got 260s in this final. They both got 250s and 140. However, Charlie qualified one place ahead. That's it. How close is that?
Yeah, it's down to the previous day. So
Julen Saenz, if he gets a clean score, he gets his first World Cup win since 2021. Come on, Julen. And I think Azonis will be selling a lot of bikes if he gets a clean score.
and like we said earlier, just suddenly gets on a new brand, new bike, and
Makes aluminium bikes cool. Let's not say any more.
Yeah,
I'm on the edge
I
here.
know I've such clammy hands right
I
now.
want to because he's been so a bit more composed. Maybe that's kind of what he's got from the off-season of
Yeah.
training. I don't know.
Yeah. What has he been training in the wet? Oh, safe.
I can't sit still.
Right, he's good for time as well. Yeah, he's looking pretty comfortable. This is the biggest move.
It's a power move, and we know this man means power. He is power.
He's going to roll up to front, isn't he?
I mean, if Julen Saenz needed another middle name, he could put power in there. No.
Okay. He was a little bit too reserved, I think.
I think the pedal went down. No, but he can still win this. No, I'm not going to say much more.
Just let's wait. And
Yeah, let's
see.
wait, yeah.
Come on. Yes.
I think he can because his qualifying position, because had he got the 60, he would have been more on 60s, but this is going to be a very, very tight race. If he gets 50 points, I don't know if he's got his time.
He needs another, so he can only get another 20 points.
Yeah,
which
and
will put him on
he'll be
par.
tied, and it'll be exactly the same scores again. Yes, but he has to. He has to get this next gate first try.
And he's got 10 seconds.
He has to do this.
10 seconds. What's he going to do? Wait, he's going to bounce to front.
If he bounces to
He's gonna
front and he
bounce
gets out the gate, he
He's
has
gonna
come
bounce.
first. Out the gate, forward.
Oh,
He's out of time. I think he's out of time.
Wait. Did they give it?
Did he
they
get
gave it to
50?
him. They gave him 50.
That's it. He's won it. If that's 50 points, if he was in time, he has just won. I don't think he knows it yet. He doesn't know it yet, but he's won his first World Cup.
Did you see he went wrong way. Look as well.
Right.
I just had to. I just got into shock. The last look, Charlie there, congratulating him. Well done, Charlie.
Let me just tell you how wild this is. Okay, right? How wild this is. None of them know it yet. None of them know. All three of them have finished on 260 points and the exact same separation of points.
So they have declared the winner, which will be Julen Saenz, because Oliver cannot beat Julian's score, which
This is
a
the
bit thing.
weirdest, the closest,
The closest
round
round-
I've seen.
yeah,
And
in years.
I'm going to explain it after Ollie's ridden. Let's give this
Come
man.
on, Oliver,
a good
finish
ride.
strong, mate.
Yeah.
Finish strong.
He cannot get a podium, but he's just doing it purely for enjoyment. Where can he place and get the most amount of points to see him as high up in the World Cup series as possible?
This is where we might see him perform, because now he's got no pressure.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Yeah, so casual as well.
It's a difficult thing, like you say, Matt. You know, when we spoke with him before, that he doesn't like the pressure of having to go last within a World Cup.
Right.
But to get into the top 6 with such a high score, you can't just go, well, I'm going to take a dive and just like skip 2 points here or something. So you have to score high. Great ride, Ollie. Look at this.
No, such good time, looking cool, looking collective. Just send it to Pat Wheel, Oliver. Look at this. Does a great job on that gate. 40. He could get 60 points here.
Yeah.
Just to prove that he can,
He can. It's well within his will, like
100%.
his abilities to do so. It just, as many a great, I think it was Kenny Blair. I think they said it's you could be the greatest rider in the world, but it's down to how you ride in the competition.
Yeah, on the day. Yeah, you're only awarded for your level on that very day.
Yeah. First time. 60 points.
Well done
for Derbyshire,
Weightman.
What a final it has been. Oliver Weightman in the 4th position there, the first round of the World Cup. So he'll still bag himself some points that will hopefully carry him forward to the next 2 rounds that are coming up in this 3-round World Cup. Now, let me tell you what's so crazy about the top 3 that just happened here. Julen Saenz, Charlie Rolls and Danny Barron. That is the order they finished in. 1st, 2nd and 3rd. All got 260 points. They all got 260s. They all got 250s. Look at the spread. There you go. They got exactly the same score throughout the whole competition. Same amount of 60s, same amount of 50s, same amount of 40s.
So that's flipped around as
well.
well.
So the only reason why we see that is based upon how they qualified in the semi-finals.
Julian qualified further
than
Charlie did and Danny, but what an epic final there. This was only round number 1.
Yeah.
This was only round 1. This is just the beginning of the season.
Really important dates for you to jot down in your calendars and tell people that you are unavailable for because you are watching the UCI Trials World Cup. 2nd of August in Poland, the 23rd of August in Germany.
Let's check out some of the highlights here from today's finals. Oh, wow. That was some serious excitement in today's finals, and this is just setting the bar for the rest of the season.
I couldn't even keep up, seeing those scores come in, and then Charlie's there, and then he's then just become first place, and then Julen came in and then became first place. And it all came down to what they did in the semi-finals. They got exactly the same score. Let's listen to Julen hear it himself.
Well, congratulations. What a victory today. Great atmosphere, smile, fight. What's your feeling?
Thank you very much. It's crazy being here in Dole. It's crazy. No, this Sunday the weather didn't get well, but I get a really good bike. And yeah, this was very difficult because it was my first competition of the year. I've been training a lot this winter for all these international competitions, and it's crazy to be here. Win was a difficult fight between Charlie, Danny, and all finalists, but yeah, I take the win, so it's crazy because I get some injuries last years and I didn't push to give everything on the competitions, and now I think I try it, so it's crazy. Súper buenas sensaciones, ha sido increíble. Una lucha hasta la última zona y increíble. He empezado muy bien, he seguido zona a zona, y la última he tenido que dar el 100% y llevo entrenando para esto todo el invierno y todos estos meses, así que es increíble. Además estoy con bici nueva y es una pasada. Increíble.
Muchas gracias.
Julen Saenz finally gets another World Cup win in 5 years.
That's really shaping up now for what this season's going to look like. And as we heard earlier from Alba, who won in the women's, it's still a long way from May until August. So Julen's been putting in the work over the winter periods, as he said there, and he's clearly speechless. But the riders have got to still keep going and keep the standard so high until August. 2nd of August, and I believe it's the 23rd, I said, of those important dates that you need to make sure you're free so you can look at what an incredible season this is going to be of World Cup trials.
And a happy start to Julian's Azoni's career.
I was going to say, I think Azonis are going to have a lot of people looking at their bikes now. What a ride that has been.
Aluminium, aluminium, aluminium.
Well, thank you very much for tuning in for what's been an incredible day here in Dole, France. I've been Tom Hutley of Shindig Media.
And I've been Matt Pengelly, also from Shindig Media. Thank you so much for tuning in. And obviously you can check us out online as well. You can watch back the women's and the men's 20-inch on the UCI YouTube channel and find out what happened earlier on if you missed that. And be sure to head to shindigmedia.com. Check out what we do as well.
Yep, and if you don't see anything from us, you'll be seeing us in Poland in August. So thank you very much, and we'll just leave you with some wonderful shots of what a great weekend it's been here at the first round 2026 Trials World Cup UCI in Dole, France.
Aujourd'hui, l'occasion de cette première Coupe du Monde de la saison, mais surtout, un fauteuil comme il se doit, la première victoire en Coupe du Monde de notre Français, Robin Bertiati.
Okay, let's go. Congratulations for this great victory, even with the rain, with everything. Fantastic for you today.
Yes, thank you very much. It's crazy winning here in the first World Cup, so it's crazy for me. Great feelings on the bike. I've trained with the new bike, and it's crazy the feeling I have with it. So I'm really happy. I didn't expect this, and super happy, super proud of it.
In Spanish, maybe?
Estoy súper contento de la final que he hecho. Llevo todo el invierno entrenando para esto. Las condiciones igual no han sido las mejores, pero hay que adaptarse a todo y hemos ido zona a zona sumando puntos y hemos llegado hasta la última zona, una batalla increíble. Entonces, súper contento de las sensaciones y a seguir así.
How was it today? It's more physical, it's more strategic, it's more mental. How did you manage to win? Because it was very close.
Yes, it was super close. Well, I think it's everything you mentioned. It's mental, physical, also the feeling with the bike, everything. So I'm super happy. I think the most important thing for me was the first two sections, to keep it going to the last one. So it's crazy. Estoy súper contento, la verdad que es todo, al final, mental, físico, nutrición, sensaciones encima de la bici y lo más importante que he ido la primera zona, segunda, súper importante, y he ido ganando igual un poco de confianza, motivación y hasta la última zona.
Muchas gracias, disculpen.
Gracias.
1, 2, 3.
Hi, thank you guys.
We start with the woman.
Yeah, just the time to regroup.
Le podium, on fait plus en direct, mais oui, avec à Genève en fait.
Ok.
Pour nous, ça change pas.
Bah jette ça.
Ouais,
Et
je
voilà,
pose
ouais.
ça.
Ah oui, bien sûr. Donc c'est cool, toi, Frenchy qui gagne. Garçon, hein, en finale. C'est vrai. Tu vas le revoir plus tard. Je l'ai vu au dehors. Oui, il va à la tête.
Ah oui, c'est des trucs bah, si t'es pas dedans, t'es pas forcément dedans.
J'ai vu derrière un gars tout franc que je connais. Mais pas de mine, le gars, c'est tranquille. Qui a une barbe comme ça, qui a